like I'm an Igbo person, okay? I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. Now, if you're an Igbo man who is craving pounded yam all the days of your life, then you go and marry a Gen Z sister that can only prepare noodles, you know, prepare some noodles and some veggies. You are in trouble. Look out for your spec. If you know that your spec is a village sister that has not even visited the market in our village before, somebody that is just there, so naive, so that you will be tossing her like baseball. Sit down here, she sit down. Stand up, she stand up. Oh yeah, do like this, she does it. Whatever you tell her to do is what she's going to do. A robot, that's what you are looking for. Please look for your robot. Don't go and get a woman that is so woke. A woman that is so updated upstairs, a digital woman, a 21st century woman, and you want to come and be tossing her up and down. You are looking for trouble. So don't even plan to do, don't even think about it. Go get your spec. Go get your spec. It's important that you walk around your spec. You know what you want. You need to walk. So when I'm talking about spec, it's not just about in the body, like the shape, the looks, the curves and all that. No, it's versatile. It's more than that. It's not just in the body. It has a whole lot to do with a whole lot of things when it comes to building a relationship with someone. Okay, again, you met this lady. You met this lady and you've been able to come a little close to her. You know very well that this lady has a terrible body presence. Get ready to solve the problem, because body presence is a problem. Or I mean, a terrible body presence is a problem. It's a big deal, okay? When you pass, everyone, what's smelling like this? All right? So if the lady has a terrible body presence, you've been afraid for a while, you know, try to start thinking. Start thinking, how do I solve this problem? Take her to the hospital, see for a medical solution or something. Not that when you now marry her, you say, now wow, this lady is smelling, this one. No, you cannot do that. You cannot. You need to help her to provide a solution to whatever the problem is. Or she's continuously having a bad breath. You can't even successfully probably kiss her as your wife because she has a bad breath. You notice this thing from the beginning. You have to deal with it. Find a way to deal with it in love. In love. Not the other way around. Don't get her stigmatized because she has such a problem. Apparently she has become your wife. So you need to see her and treat her as one. You need to see and treat her as one. It's quite important. It's quite important. And so I'm going to just wrap it here for guys. I want to talk about that of ladies a little. So to all my ladies, I'm coming your way again. I know this is talking to the ladies now. Now, I say the same thing to the ladies. As a lady, you know the kind of man that when you see this man, okay, you have some move of the spirit. You start having some move of the spirit. Stick around such man. Don't go elsewhere. Don't go elsewhere, because they're telling you, woman's time is going, there's menopause, so a woman's time is going, there's menopause, so I don't know what you are doing, just marry anybody that comes your way, just marry. No, you cannot marry anybody that comes your way. You need to stick around your spec. What do you want in a man? You want a man that is macho, dark, six-pack, okay? Very huge with baritone voice. Hello, baby. That is how you want the man. Please, you need to watch out for such man, because that is the man that's going to work for you. That's the man that's going to work for you. So you are going to, from day one, look out for such man. Or you want a man that is just, when they see both of you, looks as if you are the older sister of the man. Look out for such man. Your spec is important in this. But like I said to the guys, when you get this man, Please subject this man to the scrutiny of the Spirit. Let the Spirit of God vet the fact that this man is your husband of destiny. That this is the person that God has destined for both of you to live your life together, spend eternity together, do life together. You need to establish this in the place of the Spirit. So you need to look out for your spec. If you know that once you are going with your man and you know, he just run into probably an colleague or a classmate back in school, and you know, at that excitement he just run and gives her a hug, then your blood pressure will increase. If you know that you don't want that kind of brother, please avoid that brother. That is how this brother is. Stop hoping that you're going to change this brother. Please. You run into a man and you know very well that this man is a chain smoker. He can do 10 packets of cigarettes in a day. Then you're saying, nah, he's going to change. Sister, you are sitting on a long thing. He's not going to change anything. Why? Because you are not an agent of change. The Holy Ghost is the agent of change. The Holy Ghost is there. So you Christian sister that, you know, you want to settle down and, you know, you have already prayed, you know the kind of person you want, please stick to your spec. The kind of man that you want. If you want a man that comes with you in the kitchen, please look out for such man. Don't go and marry one odogu that is in the bapala or in the sit out listening to news and you're saying, can't you come and help me to slice okra? Sorry, sister, sorry. That is your name, sorry. Okay? So you need to look out for things like this. There are some men that, one of the days I was watching, back in the days, very long ago, I was watching Tunde and Wumi Obe, the two, you know, in Nigeria. I was watching them on, it was kind of interview on NTA, and Tunde Obe said something. He said, it's impossible. There's no reason why Wumi will be in the kitchen cooking, then I will sit in the living room. No. Say if Wumi is blending pepper, I'm going to be slicing okra. Beautiful, right? Awesome and sweet. But if you know very well that's the kind of man you want, you don't have any reason going to marry any other kind of man that doesn't even like coming any close to the kitchen, and you are now expecting him to come to the kitchen, and when he didn't come, then you are in trouble. You're heartbroken. This guy is too mean. He doesn't help me in the kitchen. Stick around your spec. Stick around your spec. It's very important. You know very well that this guy is not the talking type. You want somebody that will check up on you like 10 times before. I mean, in 8 hours, he has checked up on you for over 10 times. Meanwhile, you are now about settling down with somebody that doesn't even care. It's possible that for the whole day, you are not going to get his message. Look out for your spec. Look out for your spec. What do you want in a man? What do you want in a man? What do you want in a man? Then there's something that is, okay, I'll talk about it. This bestie rubbish, you know. I'm going to talk about it. That will be in another video entirely. Okay? You know very well that this person is the ladies' guy. Every other ladies in the streets, I mean, every lady in the street is looking out for him. But you don't want people clustering around your man. Then you don't have any business coming around this kind of man. You don't have any business doing anything serious with him, hoping that you will change him. That is the most stupid way for anybody to think. I will change him. You can't change nada. You can only change the diaper of your baby when you give birth to one. You cannot change a man. It is only God that can change a man. You cannot. You don't have such capacity to change a man. It is only God that can change a man. So quit thinking that when you marry him, he's a chain smoker, but the moment we get married, I'm going to change him. I'm sorry. In fact, tendency is that you also will start smoking. Or maybe this man is the type that if he comes back from work, the next port of call is the next bar parlor in the street. As a child of God, you know very well, first, you don't do alcohol. Then, of course, you don't like... You know very well that this guy is a bar parlor guy. You know very well that this guy is the clubbing type. But you don't club. You don't even believe it. You don't believe in clubbing. Then someone comes and say, you know, the thing is, I can change. I can change. I go to club once in a while or something. You know very well that you are a no club kind of person. What made you feel you are going to be good with your husband going to the club? It's not going to happen. So what you are going to do is to look out for another brother, or wait, whatever you want to do, for another brother that is not the clubbing type. That is who your spec is. That is your spec. You know very well you don't like a clinging kind of man, always clinging around mommy, around daddy, and mommy say, all those kind of mommy's baby kind of man. You know you don't like, you want it when a man is a man, you know, capable of taking his own decision and standing on it. Then you now went and married a mommy's baby. I'm sorry. Mommy's baby will remain a mommy's baby. You are not going to change him. But from the day go, stick to your spec. Choose a man that is your spec. Be sincere enough to say, sir, you know what, I'm actually, I really like your person, and I think we're able to work out some things together, but because of XYZ, sincerely, we don't have any business coming together because it's going to be a disaster. Be sincere to speak up and say the truth. Be very objective with your response in this. Be very objective with it. You don't need to sentimentalize spiritual things like this. You don't have to sentimentalize something like this because it's critical. It's a very sensitive one. It's quite sensitive. You don't want a mommy's baby, yet you went to marry one. Then anything, both of you will now discuss. When I say, mommy said, you as a wife, you don't have a say in your marriage. Why? Because you married a mommy's baby that doesn't have a mind of his own. It doesn't mind. He have an erroneous compos mentis. That is the kind of person you want to marry, and yet you know very well you cannot deal with that kind of person. Maybe because of pressure, you know, say, let's see, you will change. It's not going to change. I'm just telling you politely, it's not going to change. So please, stick around your kind of man. There are some ladies that they don't like it when a guy is fair. You don't like a fair guy, please go for your spec, which is a dark guy. You don't like a dark guy, you want a guy that is tall, fair in complexion. Please, you need to wait for a guy that is fair, tall, fair in complexion and tall. You don't have any business going around a tall, dark guy. The reason is because tomorrow you are going to get attracted to a man that is fair. And that way, you have started cheating on your husband. So avoid, the Bible says for us to resist every appearances of the devil. Anything that will take you to that dimension, cut it off. Abort it from the beginning. You know what you want. The Bible said that our desire shall not be cut short. You know what you want. Please stick around your spec. Stick around what you want. Because that is how this infidelity thing creeps in. My husband is a 1 minute man. This one. No. It's another video. That's another video. I can't put everything on this one. You can't be saying derogatory things about your husband. Choose your spec from day one. If you like it, if you are a short lady and you like a man that is very tall, please walk around that. Don't go and marry another short person like you and you are now complaining every time you are grumbling. Like they will say, suffering and smiling. You know very well you are not happy, but you are still smiling. or you are the lady, the type of lady that will say, ah, me, I cannot date a guy, I cannot marry a guy that is not rich, or a guy that doesn't have a car. Meanwhile, your forefather never had a car, your father never had a car, you don't even have a tire. You don't, in fact, you don't even have, which is the smallest thing in the car, a wiper. You don't have a wiper that cleans the glass. You don't have it. Meanwhile, you are saying, ah, me, I cannot marry a guy that doesn't have a car. So please, this one doesn't have a car. Don't say, he doesn't have a car, but the way he was sounding, he bought this, he bought that. Then you just manipulate yourself into something that you know very well you do not want. So please, my message in this is, are you a guy? Are you a lady? Pray about who you want when you want to settle down. Listen to God. The place of God is important in this, quite important. Now, apart from that, choose your spec of a man. Choose your spec of a woman. Don't say because your bestie is getting married, oh, let me also get married so that both of us can wed on the same day. Sister, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. You don't want to do that. No, you don't want to do that. The priority of your bestie and that on your own is not the same. You are wired differently. Your destinies are indifferent. Your destinies are different. You are not sharing the same destiny. Maybe the day God created you, He didn't say that both of you are going to wait on the same day. So don't pressure yourself into what you so know deep down in your heart that you don't want, just because you want to measure up. No. Don't pressure yourself into anything like that, because it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you. If it didn't affect you today, it's going to affect you tomorrow. It's going to affect you tomorrow. So stick around what works for you. Stick around your spec as a woman. You don't like spending your own money. You want always for the guy to be the one buying everything for you. Please look out for a guy like that. Don't look out for a guy that will say, okay, you are the one. In fact, bring your salary. There are some guys that, some men rather, when you're working, you are like, they will literally tell you that I bought you with my money. So you are subject to me. Yes, you are subject to your husband. But again, you need to know the kind of person that this brother is. Some men will tell you, where is your salary? Bring it. Once it's the end of the month, you hand him over your salary. You don't have any right over your salary. You need to know whether you are able to deal with that? Are you able to hand over your salary to your husband and you are cool with it? If you are not cool with it, then you don't have any business getting married to such man. You don't have any business. There are some men that will tell you, I've married you. I don't have any business with your family. I'm not marrying you and your family. I married you. They made me pay so much money for your dowry. I spent so much marrying you. And for that reason, nobody should call my name in that family again. You know very well you are a family-oriented person. You cannot do so much without trying to, checking up on your mom, your dad, your siblings and all that. And you want to go and marry somebody that is not keen about family. It's going to be a challenge. You need to look out for someone that is thinking in that, you share some kind of a great percentage of compatibility when it comes to, relating with your family. It's important. If you ignore things like this, you are looking for trouble. Sister, you are looking for trouble. You are going to just widen the scope of your prayer point unnecessarily. Something that you can avoid from the beginning. You can avoid it. There are some men that when their wife conceives, when their wife conceives, they are not ready to visit the hospital with this woman. Or the antenatal, whatever. They say, go now, go, you can go now, take the car key, go. They don't want to go with you. They want you to go alone, come back and say, honey, the baby is kicking, or the baby, I saw the baby's hand or the baby's leg. They don't want to go with you. You need to find out who the kind of person that